thank you all for 90,000 subscribers. That is a huge achievement for myself and for this show. I'm incredibly grateful to each and every one of you that continue to return, share the show, and onwards and upwards, as they say. I hope that I get to 100,000 by the end of this year. That was my goal, and I've been working enormously hard to share the truth to each and every one of you. And if you don't like me, then I guess subscribe. And if you do like me, even better. I'm grateful to the people that don't like me and the ones that don't like me, because if you view the video, at least the truth is getting out there some way or another. But that all being said, my friends, let's look forward to even more amazing, incredible videos coming to you all very soon, including this one in particular, because today, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, we have to talk about the Australian influencer. Yes, I'm sorry, my American friends. She's one of ours, although I don't know how in the world she ended up getting as famous as she is. She's got millions of followers on her social media accounts. Why people like her, it's beyond me, but they've all got the same dingbat-like small brains capacity that Abbie Chatfield actually has. Yes, I'm talking about Abbie Chatfield, ladies and gentlemen, because why in the world is an Australian influencer, if you want to call her an influencer, I guess she's influencing people in the wrong kind of direction. Why is she calling for someone to just do it to President Trump with the gun symbol? Meaning, why isn't any American going out there and trying to kill President Trump? That's what she's saying. That's what she's alluding to. Have a watch of the video, ladies and gentlemen.
Americans, when are you going to do it? Why isn't it already done? Every day there's another happening, right? Awful for your country. Awful, right? Why don't we redirect this energy to something else? You know, there's all these incels that are going, oh, what the fuck me? So they go and do, you know what would actually make people respect you a little bit and make people want you? Is if you did it. You get heaps of fan mail. Oh my God. Just do it. You're all doing it every day anyway. I don't get it. What?
Yes, absolutely awful that someone would take out another human life. But guys, Americans, why haven't you done it? Why haven't you gone out of your way to try and end the life of President Trump? Seriously, someone needs to go and do it, according to Abbie Chatfield. Does she, I have never fully understood, or I've tried to comprehend this level of insane kind of rhetoric and thought process. These dingbats seem to think that if I end the life of someone that I disagree with, that's somehow going to fix the entire problem. I hate to break it to you, love, but you can't go out of your way and end the life of every single person you disagree with just because you hate their guts because of what they're saying. That is honestly psychotic behavior. And again, I have never understood, but I've just boiled it down to the fact that you got the size, the brain capacity and the size of literally a walnut. It's not very big at all. So you have no capacity at all to understand what is right and what's really wrong. Because in your world, you think, and it's a problem with leftist dingbat brain thinking as well as it is on the right too, believe you me, because they're both just as bad as each other. You've got people on the left, the radical left, and Abbie Chatfield is on the radical left. She's part of the Greens Party, which is a nothing party that's just the most radical that we've got in Australia. She is saying something that is truly outrageous. And yet the problem that I've got, and the reason why I'm making this video, is she's got a huge platform of very vulnerable minds just like hers, very impressionable minds, and people love, for whatever reason, they love Abbie Chatfield. And there may be a vulnerable person that also agrees with what Abbie Chatfield is insinuating, or just actually saying, not insinuating, that you need to take out President Trump. And ladies and gentlemen, that is dangerous. Sure, we've got freedom of speech, but it's dangerous to not only just wish someone would be gone, but to say it. And she's alluding to it. She's like, why haven't you guys done it? You may have an impressionable, vulnerable young mind that will go, yeah, why haven't they done it? And we've seen very fragile people actually go and try and carry out this sort of stuff. And Abbie, if you haven't been watching the news, they tried it. They failed. By the grace of God, they failed. So you seem to be the problem. You seem to be the one that is causing a great deal of hatred. And the thing is, for someone like Abbie, because she's on the radical left, she'll get away with this. Nothing will happen to her. But, if this had been someone on the right, you'd never hear the end of it, and they would be arrested and charged. But because it's someone on the left, ladies and gentlemen, we'll let her go. She doesn't know what she's doing. She doesn't know what she's saying. She knows exactly what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's saying. It's clear as day. She wants Trump gone. And she's putting it out there. The whole Douglas Murray thing of what are you feeding and why comes to mind here. I'm going to keep using that because it's brilliant. What are you feeding, Abbie Chatfield? You're feeding hatred. And yet you claim your platform is all about love, positivity, and kindness. But yet you hate a man you don't even know. You just hate everything that he stands for. And so you saying that he deserves to die is psychotic. You are, in fact, the problem. You, in fact, need help. And I hope and I pray that you do, in fact, get help. Honestly, we live in a world nowadays, not just cancel culture, which needs to be canceled. We live in a world whereby people seem to think, I cannot stand what this person is saying, so therefore it's going to fix my problem if that person completely stops and I end their life. It's the same thing with the Muslims. You can't say anything negative about them because they think that that's heresy and you're deserving to have your life gone as a result. It's no different. The radical leftists and the Muslims, anyone that wants you gone because of they've got a disagreement in what you're saying. And believe you me, I've had people wish that I was not here anymore, threaten legal action, you name it, for nothing. Like, just because I've got an opinion about something and I'm calling people out, rightly so, on their stupidity and their nonsense, they somehow think that I don't have a right to exist. And now they want to go after Trump. This is honestly insane behavior. And why anyone would follow someone that has this kind of insane behavior, someone that would wish death upon another person, I don't know. And maybe, just maybe, if you are following along with her and you're believing in what she's saying, you're also the problem. Ever thought about that? You're part of the contributing problem that is Abbie Chatfield and all the other radical leftists as well. This kind of behavior should not stand. Yes, we have freedom of speech in society. I'm all for it. There are consequences to this kind of behavior, to this kind of speech. And I'm grateful that Abbie Chatfield said it because now we know exactly where she stands. And I hope there are consequences for her. I hope the backlash is so outrageous and so insane, and it's already going viral. I'll have you know, loads of American people are actually sharing this, and there's probably going to be an investigation. So, Abbie Chatfield, you putting that out there, I wonder what's going to become of this investigation, if there is, in fact, going to be an investigation into this dingbat. But this is the same person that helped Albanese win office. He campaigned with her. This is the sort of person that our Prime Minister associates with. Let that sink in. Is it any wonder why Trump doesn't want anything to do with Australia at the moment? And all Albanese's doing is bowing down, allowing American beef into the country, even though we have biosecurity. Oh, let's forget about that. No, we don't care about Australians' health anymore. Trump wants to allow beef into Australia. So let's forget about our biosecurity. And Albanese, spineless Albanese, lets them in. Whatever you want, Trump. Except you won't pick up the phone and actually have a meeting with him. Anyway, This is nuts. And if Albo doesn't call this out, if he doesn't do something about this, he's a hypocrite and he's no better than she is. He's our leader. And we can't have Australians wishing death upon any world leader. Just pointing that out. Very clear. Doesn't matter what side of the aisle you sit on. It's not right. Anyway, that's enough from me, but you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.